Hey everyone, welcome back to Iguana Gaming. I'm the Iguana, and today we are playing some ARK Survival Evolved Mobile Edition. We are back on the solo game today, guys, and we are in the snow biome, as some of you may have noticed, and that is because we are up here on the very, upper left-hand corner of the map, and we are at the entrance to the northwest cave. So I really need to do this cave because we recently acquired ourselves, as you can see here, this adorable little otter, and so this otter actually really needs a better blueprint for a helmet. So we need a really good FLAK helmet blueprint, and so the goal today is to go in here with our pike and get ourselves a little bit of loot from this tribute. Now we haven't actually done this cave even once yet, so I am super looking forward to it. It's a pretty easy cave to run. You can run it very, very quickly. The basic rule is just to stick right, and actually I'm not even seeing any creatures in here. They may not have spawned in yet since I haven't actually been to this side of the map. There they go. There's a bunch. Perfect. So I do have a pretty good pike here, so I can go ahead and just kind of destroy most of what's in the area, because most of them are pretty low level, which actually makes this cave very, very easy to run in general. Yep, let's go around here, and there we go. There is the artifact. That easy, guys. It is that easy. So we have the first artifact within about 10 seconds. Now, I do want to run this a couple of times today, so I'm going to keep you guys with me for most of that, just so that you can kind of get an idea of how very easy it is to get in here, get your loot, and get out without too much trouble. It's really the easiest cave on the map, in my opinion. The only issue is that it's actually quite cold, so that is one of the reasons that I actually did bring the otter with me for the increased insulation stats. I didn't think we were going to die since I have decent armor, on top of which I do have a very good pike at this point, so wasn't too worried about dying, which is definitely why I was comfortable bringing the otter in there. And as you can see, it's a very quick run. The creatures aren't super strong, and it's really easy. And I'm sure most people who are playing the mobile game already know that, but if you're new to the game, maybe you don't. And this is a really good way to get some really good loot very quickly. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. Actually, I'm going to start the pursuit for this so that I can get the XP, because I really would like to get the XP for this since I am getting up there in levels. Alright, let's see what we got here. Now, I should have gotten some XP for that. Alright, so no FLAK blueprints yet, but I did get a revival platform, which I did also need. And we did get this miner's helmet, which is not great, but it is what it is. And grenades, I'm always happy to have some of those, even if they're maybe not the most useful things in the world. But I'm pretty excited about that revival platform, since I did actually need one of those. I didn't want to learn the engram for them, so now that I have one, we can set that up back at base. We'll make a really nice little revival area. And I will probably actually save a second one if we get that as well, because I do plan very soon to start doing an underwater area, because I do want to move into getting some underwater tames here on this single player game, since we're doing so very well in terms of getting everything else together. I think it would be very cool to do that. Alright, so maybe we'll have better luck on this second run. Go ahead and pull out my pike here just in case we run into stuff. I'm going to go this one a little bit faster now that you guys have kind of seen the path. Basic idea is just stick right the whole way. Be careful, because sometimes it's easy to get a little bit lost. This looks like a really big spawn area for stuff. So this is going to be the area to watch when you're in the cave, I guess, in single player. Normally stuff's a little more spread out than this, but apparently not this time around, which I'm okay with. It doesn't really bother me, because I usually am fine here anyway. Alright, let's grab the artifact again. Now, this is probably the best way to get blueprints on the game, guys, is just to speedrun this cave. I do think they recently nerfed caves, because I've not been getting as good of stuff as I used to get. but it still is better than anything you're going to get out in the game world, unless you're getting those free gift ads, and even then, those are pretty rare. You can only get those every couple of hours, so if you really need blueprints and you really need them quickly, I highly recommend doing the caves and doing the tributes, even if it doesn't always seem worth it, because they did nerf how much stuff you get from them and the quality of stuff you get from them. It's still going to be better than primitive. Oh, I did not realize I was passing out. Okay. Well, that's bad. Hopefully I'll wake up pretty soon here. Unfortunately, I kind of can't do anything at the moment. Hopefully I'm in an okay area. Oh no, this may be actually kind of a big problem. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to wake up, and I guess I'll bring you guys back in a few minutes. Back when we're up at the obelisk and waiting for that to go, because my torpor is still rising. I must have gotten hit too many times by the spiders. So I'll bring you guys back in a few minutes here when we are back at the obelisk and ready to tribute something. Okay guys, we're back. That wasn't too bad. It only took like a minute to wake up and get back up here. I was able to get Red Mommy here to follow me, so it wasn't too bad in terms of being able to get out of that situation. And luckily nothing too bad was in the area, but it is something to be aware of, I guess, is to watch your torpor levels in that cave. And I'm going to be more careful with it for sure. Now we did get some FLAK blueprints here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, so legs and gloves. The gloves are decent. I mean, the legs are better than what we have for sure, but they're maybe not the best thing ever. Go ahead and just put everything that we don't need on the griffin. I am specifically looking for... that's not what I wanted. Stop. Don't follow me. So I am specifically looking for something that is going to be a helmet. So I'm going to have to keep running this cave until I get that. And my person is starving, so I'm going to go ahead and eat a few of these berries here before we head back down to the cave. Probably don't need too many. Alright, let's go back over here, and actually, now that it's all dark, and I don't have the artifact bound to me, I'm going to go ahead and turn on Bright Night. And, wow. The flying, it's great. I promise I'm a good flyer. I've been practicing a lot. Oh my goodness. And yet, I just always fly into things. That is how the game goes sometimes. Alright, let's go ahead and land down here. Run this cave again. Hopefully we get a helmet this time, because really all I want is one good helmet, and then I'll be actually pretty satisfied. Even if I don't get too much else from it, one good helmet is going to be enough for me to be very happy with my overall loot drop from this cave. I'm already pretty happy with the leggings and the gloves that we got. I just don't happen to need those for the otter. So, need a helmet. Alright, let's see if we can hit them without them hitting us. That would be good. Alright, did get hit a little. Okay, that Araneo's down. The Onyx is down. Okay, so I've been torpored a little, but I don't think as bad as the last time. That's not too bad then. Could definitely be worse. Alright, we'll take this artifact again and run back up to the obelisk one more time. Oh my goodness, please let me get the helmet this time. Even if it's not the best helmet, I will take anything that is better than primitive, because poor little otter friend here definitely needs a helmet. And I am still looking for name suggestions on this, guys. If you have any name suggestions for the otter, please do leave those in the comments down below. I'm kind of collecting as many as I can, because there are a lot of very popular names for otters, and I'm kind of looking for something that's a little bit unique and a little bit different. Something I haven't seen before would be really nice, because I want our otters to be special and different than everybody else's otters. Don't want to be copying another YouTuber with those names. Alright, let's come over here. And please let me get what I wanted this time. Hopefully this works. Man, the tribute thing takes so long to pop up. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we did get one. Please let it be a good one. Yes. Alright, that is pretty good. It's not the best I've ever seen, but it is pretty darn good. I am happy with that. Actually, we even got better gloves and better legs as well, so I'm very happy with that. Now, I can, of course, keep running this cave as many times as I need to get, like, a full set of really good flak. I believe you can get up to, like, I think the highest I've ever seen is, like, 860 armor. It's a pretty impressive amount of armor that you can get from those. Yeah, so it's not too bad. Alright, I might actually... Actually, did I already put the blueprints on you? No, I didn't. I think I'm going to run this cave one more time and see if I can get one of the missing pieces of the flak set here. So bear with me, guys. Let's go do this, and then we're going to go and make this helmet for the otter so that it's all protected and nice and, yeah, hopefully won't get killed if it goes into a situation where there's piranha or something in the water. So that is kind of the goal, is to keep him from having any of those issues. Alright, so even though we already have the helmet, I do want to do one more run so that I can get some good gear, because I would really like to get a really good flak chest piece as well. And possibly flak boots, because I actually don't have very good boots at all. Any kind of good boots. I've not had luck with those blueprints, and so it would be kind of nice to get some of those. Alright, and let's aggro everything. Alright, come on. Araneo first, then Onyx. Let's see what we can do about not getting hit by running kind of around the crystal. Get off, get off, get off. Oh my goodness. So many item bags as well. Kill that Onyx just because we can. Perfect. I love it. So, yeah, there are obviously explorer notes and stuff in this cave, but since I'm only after the artifact for the most part, I don't worry too much about going out of my way to get those. I am starving. Is there food in these? A little. It'll keep me from starving completely to death while I do this. I'm really glad, like really glad that I do have... I'm actually going to eat these two to keep my torpor from rising. I'm really glad that I do have the otter with me, because otherwise it would be very cold here in the snow biome at night. And the otter just keeps you from freezing to death. Like, as soon as I put it on after I fell, I immediately stopped losing health. So that was great. Otters are super useful, guys, especially if you're living in the snow. You want to wear your little otter scarf all the time. Alright. This will be the last tribute. Hopefully we get some good stuff out of it. If not, that's totally fine. I will come back and run this cave on my own, because it's a very easy cave to run, and you might as well, because it's where to get all of the good armor blueprints. You can, of course, get Riot from the swamp cave, but I think this cave is easier, and flak is usually the armor that people prefer anyway, so definitely a thing. Alright. All the way over here, and one last tribute. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it's something really good. Keeping my fingers crossed here. Yes. Okay, so we got the chest piece and the boots. Perfect. That is exactly what I needed. We now have absolutely everything that we need in terms of flak blueprints. Oh my gosh, and these boots are amazing. 982. I don't think I've ever seen an armor value that high on a piece of Ascendant flak. Oh, we're gonna go make up a new set, guys. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and fly back to base. I do have quite a bit of metal crafted up. That's basically all I do on here is metal runs. So I do luckily have quite a bit of that just kind of hanging around the base, since it's metal runs and basically taming. But I will bring you guys back when we get over there. Shouldn't take too long since we're on this lovely quick griffin. And then, yeah, we're going to make up all of our new armor set and show it off, and show off the new helmet for our little otter friend here as well. Alright, so I'll see you guys in just a minute here. Okay, guys, so we are back. We have our little otter here, And here's the smithy. I went ahead and put in the best blueprints that we've got. So we did get a full set of FLAK from that cave run, which is awesome. I'm actually going to go ahead and craft 2 of those. And then 1 of everything else. I'm really excited about those boots especially. That is an insane amount of armor with the 982. That's really good. With that blueprint alone, we will be able to tank a lot of hits from things. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'll take all of these. Yes, my beautiful new boots. And then also this guy here. Perfect. Very happy. Okay. So we're going to go ahead, go into the otter here. We're actually going to unequip the skin there. Okay. And go back to equipment. And now we are going to equip the good helmet. And we're actually going to drop that primitive FLAK one here. Oh man. I need one of those helmets as well. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that. And then I also found this pair of nerdery glasses, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to go ahead and put them on the otter. There we go. Beautiful. So now we have our otter with his little tiny glasses on. And I think that's really, really cute. Almost looks like he's not wearing anything at all. But now he has like a lot more armor, like a ton more armor. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really good to keep this guy protected and to keep us protected as well. So I'm actually going to go ahead and... Actually, I have to do the same thing where I remove the skin from my mask. So I have been using ghillie for a long time. I do have some really good ghillie here, but I do want to kind of save that ghillie for when I'm in caves or when I really need to be sneaky for whatever reason. So, there we go, full on FLAK, and then I am going to go ahead and put on that gold crown again, because it is helpful for riding our griffin, obviously, with that. Beautiful. And so I'll go ahead and stash all of these other armor pieces that I have as well. And I'm still waiting for the aloe to lay a few more eggs. We've gotten a few from her so far, which has been really useful because I am, of course, going to tame up a male griffin, hopefully very soon, and then we will be able to probably get ourselves a really high-level griffin. Red Mommy's not bad, but the max level is 150, guys, and I can make griffin kibble if I get one male with her last name for that reason. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, so now that our otter is all armored up and we are fully equipped as well, guys, I do think that that is actually going to do it for today's episode. It was a really good one. We got everything that we needed, and I'm super excited about how that all turned out. We got really lucky with a lot of those blueprints and getting a full set of FLAK, as well as the revival platform, which we needed. Okay, guys, so if you did find yourself enjoying this video at any point, please do remember to hit that like button because it seriously helps me out. And if you want to see more content like this, you can, of course, subscribe. I will catch you all in the next one. Signing off, this is the Iguana.